and this is our live chakra attunement. It is November 9th, 2024, and we're all still settling in after our elections here in the United States. So we're breathing in, breathing out, and we're finding a way to be fully present in this moment. So as you continue to breathe in and out, start to adjust your body so that the breath, the chi force on the physical level, the prana, the life force, the oxygen, can come into the body and be distributed to the physical body. At the same time, when you're breathing consciously, you're manipulating chi force or life force into the system. And as you start to adjust your body to hold that prana, so straightening up the spine and uncrossing things and breathing into areas that feel maybe tight or congested, you can start by, with your breath, start to evenly make some circles with your nose so that you're opening up your neck, and you can move your shoulders around and open up your shoulders, and open your space between your fingers and your toes and wiggle your toes. I think our feet are something that we ignore a lot. They're down there at the bottom of the whole system. And feet and toes, lots of nerve endings down there, lots of meridians ending down there, lots of, places where you can get your energy stuck if you're not consciously moving them, rotating the ankles and spreading and wiggling your toes and just getting the energy down there. It's really good to massage your feet once in a while too, and you take a moment to just think, when's the last time I massaged my feet? Breathing in, breathing out. And so consciously we become aware of this container, our physical container, the body, and usually a lot of times we don't pay a lot of attention to it unless it feels really bad or feels really good. Most of the time we just ignore it, ignore parts of it, unless they're knocking on our door to get us to pay attention. So when you stop and consciously breathe, you're connecting to your physical body in your container, and you're making sure it's in good working order. Energetically, the energy is moving through the meridians, and you're becoming aware of your more subtle bodies and those spaces in the subtle bodies, such as the chakras that this chakra attunement is actually about, because these chakras connect to the physical bodies and the subtle bodies. They also connect to the organs and the glandular system, and they distribute that chi force, prana, life force throughout the body. So breathing in and out consciously, of course, is a commitment to conscious living, but breathing consciously and then connecting them to your chakras and bringing that awareness in is also helping you work with the chakras in resetting your physical body and your subtle bodies, and to be able to hold more frequency of higher vibration, that frequency that's coming to the planet. And that frequencies, well, I like to call it divine harmony. Those frequencies of that divinity, of that harmony, are coming in to harmonize our systems and our bodies to be able to hold these higher light codes and hold a higher, more holistic energy in this third dimensional world. So we're in the process of a changing world, and it's not surprising that we would see changes around us in all the systems that were set up. So even if the changes begin to look frightening to you or annoying to you or irritating to you, the recognition is to keep going to this deeper part where we recognize that this is a process taking us to that new world, that new age, that we need. We need to see the change, and yet the human part of us doesn't like disruption, doesn't like things to irritate us. We don't like uncomfortability, and we certainly don't like uncertainty. So breathing in and breathing out, we focus on the breath, which helps us come fully present in the moment and helps us recognize on many levels, subconsciously as well as consciously, just how important this breath is and the cycle of the breathing in, the pause, the breathing out, the pause. So the breathing in cycles or sequences such as the Samavriti, which we do, which is that breath in, the pause, that breath out, the pause. And you're using your mind to shape your breath so that your inhale, pause, is the same length as your exhale, pause. And you might say, well, how can I do that? Well, you can count as you're breathing in and pause with deep awareness, and count as you're breathing out. So that's where you use your mind to kind of wiggle your breath into the sequence of the Samavriti, which is the equal inhale, the pause, the equal exhale, the pause. That's a calming breath, calming but alert at the same time. You know, you can shift your breath and the sequence of your breath to bring you into a more restful sleeping state. This is a calm state with alertness, awake and aware, just like our invocation for 2024 talks about. Breathing in, I am present. Breathing out, I release the past. Breathing in, I am present. Breathing out, I let go of worrying about the future. I am awake, I am aware, I am fully present in this moment, practicing mindful awareness. Breathing in, I am fully present. Breathing out, I am fully present. Breathing in, I am present. Breathing out, I release the past. Breathing in, I am present. Breathing out, I let go of worrying about the future. I am aware, I am awake, I am fully present in this moment, practicing mindful awareness. Breathing in, I am fully present. Breathing out, I am fully present. And continuing to breathe, just let that sink in a bit. Breathing in, I am present. Breathing out, I release the past. Breathing in, I am present. Breathing out, I let go of worrying about the future. I am aware, I am awake, I am fully present in this moment, practicing mindful awareness. Breathing in, I am fully present. Breathing out, I am fully present. Sometimes before we go into our chakra exercise, we like to just take a moment to remind ourselves why we're doing this, and to remind ourselves of the importance of breathing, and to remind ourselves of how powerful and important working with energy actually is. And so sometimes our minds that get busy and caught up in the 3D world and make, all these other running around doing this and that important, we forget just how powerful staying conscious, being fully present, and being balanced in a moment can be. Breathing in, I am fully present. Breathing out, I am fully present. So with that nice straight spine, drop your consciousness to your root chakra down there at the tailbone and the pelvic floor, and goes down the legs to the bottom of the center of the feet where you connect to the earth. The bottom of your feet. Your feet are what's on the earth. Think about that. How often do you get out and walk in the grass, walk on the park, walk on the earth? Breathing in, I am fully present. Breathing out, I am fully present. So even making that statement, continue to breathing in, I am fully present. Breathing out, I am fully present. While you visualize the root chakra and the energy pouring from that area, that root chakra area, down the legs, connecting to the earth. And you can start to feel a different sense of grounding. Breathing in, I am fully present, visualizing the red. Breathing out, I am fully present, visualizing the space in the body where that chakra lives. Now we use the sounds along with our visualization and the tones and the breath. We tone a low Om, and we chant the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra, which is Lam. Om, Lam, Lam. Om, Lam, energy up to the belly, the orange chakra, the sacral chakra, connecting that energy out from hip to hip, from kidney to kidney, visualizing orange, the medium-toned Om, and the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra of Vam. And coming up to your solar plexus, the yellow energy, this is 1.5 inches above the navel, comes up under your breastbone there, and the first level of your ribs wraps around to your adrenals. So taking a moment, bringing in that sunshine, that yellow energy, that vitamin D, and balancing your adrenals right and left, your energy, breathing in, breathing out. So it's the higher tone down with Ram. Ram, Ram, Ram. Keeping the spine straight and starting to visualize the color green. Imagine just a green mist filling your aura and your container of light, opening the heart and the center of the chest. That's your exercise. So go ahead and just keep breathing in, dropping the jaw, and coming through with sighing out into the world, opening the heart, bringing that green healing, divine feminine energy in. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. Breathing in and breathing out, just feeling the heart open, taking a moment. Yum is the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra, so you can continue to chant that as you're listening. Yum, yum, yum. And as your heart starts to open, you can just imagine those people that you love and feel the softness and softening and expansion that comes in when you do so. Yum, 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 yum. Breathing in and breathing out. So I'm going to even extend that visualization to all of you. I had seen, probably half of you on the call before I turned away from the computer. So I just visualize you and Cherry and Emma and Michelle and Sonia and Sarah and Stephen, just visualizing everybody and just opening the heart. And it just is so heartening. And when you visualize those beings you love, you feel your heart open. And then you can kind of really, if you want to get into the practice of loving kindness, you can kind of spill it over to neutral people, to the people that work for PG&E that keep our lights going, the people that clean the roads, the guy that fixes your plumbing or heating, or just so many people in the world that are part of our lives and the support of it that we don't even notice. Guy that stocks the food in the shelves in the grocery store, so you can go there and grab your can of this or that or whatever it is that you run out of at home. Breathing in, breathing out. And then, of course, from there, if you deeply get into practicing loving kindness, you start to allow that open heart to extend to those that you consider your adversaries or enemies. And it takes practice, trust me, but it is a really great practice. Breathing in, breathing out. Yum, the practice of loving kindness. And then we move up to, from the heart chakra, we move to the throat. So this is the first of the three that is where we all connect. And right now, if you look at a lot of things that come out of people's mouths, they're not exactly coming from the heart. So we're working on helping out all our stuff come from the heart and not reactions. Hum, hum. So we use the lion breath, H-U-M. Hum. Well, we make the sound of hum really deeply. Your tongue comes out, your pores flare up. You visualize the color blue of the throat chakra, the fifth chakra. And our chant, our one-syllable Sanskrit mantra chant is also hum. Hum, 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 hum. Breathing in and breathing out. So maintaining that equanimity. We come up to the third eye, the indigo, and this is the place where we can move beyond duality, beyond seeing things as good or bad, right or wrong, happy or sad, and we can just kind of see them more holistically. We can have that bigger picture opportunity coming from a place of balance. If we work with balancing all those below this chakra, it helps the way we can see things and discern things and move from judgment to a bigger picture of awareness and awakenedness. Breathing in and out. Indigo, the exercise is a high-pitched kind of pierce through the veil, wake up that chakra. And then the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra along with this indigo energy is Sham. Sham, sham, sham. Sham, sham, sham. Now discernment, the higher version of judgment, helps us see beyond the outer and our likes and dislikes, our attachments to things should be this way or that way. And it helps us see right to the core of things. It helps us see to the beauty in things. And I actually saw this clip yesterday from Dolly Parton, of all people, and you may know her as a country singer with big hair and voluptuousness and lots of makeup and a twangy country voice. But you also may know that she does a lot of good in the world and a lot of help. She's very generous in her heart. And her clip yesterday was talking about, I guess, the election and the way some people could be upset or unhappy the way things turned out. And, the more you think about it, you realize that just about half of us would have been unset or happy, either side, either the way it turned out. So it's an opportunity to look at it in a way of fostering this ability to make some good in the world. And so what she was saying, go out in your communities, start there, your families, your communities, your friendship, start mending the fences there, start bringing wholeness and peace and harmony into those areas. We can't be sitting in the president's chair as the head of the country or in the cabinet. We're the ones that are out daily in the communities. And what was interesting about it is I remember after 9/11, back in the day, 2001, that Kuan Yin had said, stop looking at the bigger picture. And then there was an election at a certain time, which I don't remember which one it was, but I remember she just said, it's time to pay attention to your local elections. It's time to pay attention to your local communities. Stop worrying about the one election. And there was Kuan Yin saying that all those years ago, and I realized, boy, I used to just go out and vote, for the president I wanted and vice president. I had no idea the rest of the things that I was voting for, the props, the this, the that, the Congress. And so after that, I started learning more about it and recognizing that we have to start in our communities at the smaller scale level. And here was Dolly Parton, who doesn't look like my image of Kuan Yin, but as I looked beyond and you could see her heart, there was Kuan Yin, that same compassionate, divine feminine energy coming through someone else that might not look like the way I would think that a spiritual, divine, feminine being would look. So the point being is that when we reach this level of discernment, we can see past the words, or see past the outer look, and we can see into the hearts and the souls of people. And the more you see from that level, the more you bring that awareness into the earth, and that is where we're going to see the big changes. And the big changes are coming. This is part of the process. So, comfortable with uncertainty, trusting in the moment, and building your own balance of staying open-hearted, compassionate, and equanimous. I don't know if that's the right word, but in balance is really important at this time. Breathing in, I am present. Breathing out, I release the past. Breathing in, I am present. Breathing out, I let go of worrying about the future. I am awake, I am aware, I am fully present in this moment, practicing mindful awareness. Breathing in, I am fully present. Breathing out, I am fully present. So the crown chakra is the purple to white light at the top of the head. It's the first chakra that's lives outside of the body partially as well as inside. And it connects us to the heavens force. So you're nice and aligned now. Your red is grounded to the new healed whole Mother Earth. Your orange and yellow and green and blue and indigo are all aligned. You're staying nice and straight. So if you slumped, you got to go back to the straight spine for our crown. Visualizing those higher beings that you connect with at this moment and strengthening your connection with them, however you do. Love and accept you. Thank you that you're here. Express your gratitude, whatever it is. Open your palms, hold them open. This is violet color, purple color to amethyst color to white light color. And our exercise is wah, 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 wah. And we go from a low to a high. When you get to that highest note and it dies out, just let yourself receive back that shower of light from the universal force, from the God, Goddess force. Ready? Wah, 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 wah. And one more. Wah, 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 wah.